How's it going, everybody? Today we are checking out Enterprise Earth Death Magic. Dude, I am so stoked to check this out. I think it's pretty poetic that we're starting off this January with Enterprise Earth, just how, like, last January in 2022, we had The Chosen drop, and ended up being literally, like, one of my favorite albums of the year. Like, I didn't realize it when I first listened to it. Like, I knew it was an absolute banger, but I didn't realize it was really gonna carry me through all of 2022 like that, and dude, oh my god. Everything about that record is just, like, chef's kiss, top-notch, 10 out of 10. So good. Probably the best deathcore album I've heard in quite a while. Just overall. But yeah, I'm really stoked to check this out. I heard Psalm of Agony back when that came out as a single, and I really like Travis Warland's vocal style, so I think he's gonna make a really good fit in Enterprise Earth, and from what I've heard, he's just a really dope dude. Just seems like a really chill guy. So yeah, I'm super stoked to check this out. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Oh yeah, hopefully you guys like the little red border thing I put around my screen capture. I figured it'd be a little bit better than just looking at a little box in the corner. Yeah, it's something a little bit nifty. But yeah, let's just get into this. No intro or anything, just we're going in. I've never seen more fitting, like, album art before. Kind of looks Doom-esque. I love that, like, dissonant guitar in the background. Doing a little thrashy. There we go. Oh, get that choir going. I love those, like, shouty vocals. Oh, that is a riff. Ooh. Uh-oh. No. The slide. Yes. Yes! I love these cleans. Da, 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 da. Give me the solo. I like how everyone else slows down when those blast beats kick in. No. We throwing down. The electronic sounds, oh my god. Oh, Enterprise Earth Death Magic. Come on, man, it's Enterprise Earth. What do you expect? I mean, they're dropping banger after banger. Ever since they dropped The Chosen, they've been like right on my radar. I've been just watching them like a vulture. And I'm so glad that I am, because I mean, there's so many things to love about this band, but one of the things I really want to talk about, well, there's a few things. First off, I like how they implement thrash into their music. That's something that I feel like a lot of bands are a little afraid to do, because I'm gonna be honest, I feel like for a while thrash is kind of just done to death. Like, I like thrash, I'm gonna be honest, I grew up on thrash, but you start to hit a lot of similarities, especially like drum patterns, riffage, things like that. Not always something that I go back to. However, I feel like they do it really, really well in like a deathcore sense, the way they implement it. Especially like the speedy, you know, like the fast solos, you know, just going crazy. There's something so refreshing about it. And it's not something I thought I would say about thrash, because honestly, I feel like it's one of those genres, like I said, that has really been done to death, because there's so many bands that have been doing that style for decades. You know, I mean, you're gonna eventually start to kind of run low on ideas after a while. That's just something that happens. Just like deathcore. I imagine, you know, as we go on with deathcore, you're gonna start to run into a lot of similarities of riffage, and I think you're already starting to see that. You're starting to see all these deathcore bands are starting to kind of, maybe not, you know, like on purpose, but you're starting to fall into these like comfortable pockets of sound. And when bands kind of leave that pocket and they try a new thing, they experiment a little bit, they try to add a little bit of variety to their music, I think it really sets them apart from the rest of the bands. I think it's very important. you don't have to be super unique or overly whatever. You could be a very generic sounding band and still be absolutely fantastic. There's nothing wrong with sticking to your guns and just creating really solid music. I think those are some of my favorite bands. There's a lot of, like standard metalcore, deathcore bands that, they maybe don't branch out too much in a progressive sense, but it's just solid. Like, it just gets you going. And ultimately, if you enjoy it, that's the main thing that matters. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, I really love the way that they implement thrash. But also, Travis Warland's vocals. I love his cleans. I think his cleans are absolutely fantastic. I think he's a great person to carry the torch from Dan Watson. Because Dan Watson, let me tell you, those are some big shoes to fill. I mean, he is definitely one of the most unique vocalists I've heard in a very long time. He has such an interesting approach to his vocals. He even threw in some Lane Staley kind of vocals and in The Chosen, like some cleans. I thought it was really cool. But it was still done in a way where I feel like it's still uniquely Dan Watson and it's not a complete and total emulation. That's a really big distinction of vocals. It's like, are you just emulating somebody or are you really trying to put your own spin on it? That's the big thing. But yeah, I feel like the cleans are really cool. I like kind of like the shouty quality about it, especially in Psalm of Agony. Like, he has it in this track too, but like da 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 da. I don't even know how to explain it, but if you've listened to Psalm of Agony, you probably know what I'm talking about. Like in the verses, boom, down, down, boom, boom, all that shit. So cool. I absolutely love this band. If you couldn't tell, me simping over it for how many minutes now? It's been like. Oh, dude, it's been over 3 minutes of me talking about this. I apologize. I'll try to wrap this up a little bit. But, yeah, so obviously I love this band. But one of the things I really love about this track in particular is, well, it's just so dark and gloomy. You know what I mean? Like, this band has a way, like, they do a lot of the more interesting, like, progressive stuff. You get, like, acoustic guitar thrown in there. They go really wild. They hit all those, like, medieval notes. This still has kind of, like, that medieval feel, but it's, like, very doomy and dark. And I feel like the artwork really fits it to a T. But, yeah, I think that's about all I have to say about this track. I mean, like, it's Enterprise Earth. Like, it's a banger. Like, what else do you want me to tell you? I mean, these guys just do not miss as far as I can tell. I'll have to go back to their older stuff, kind of check it out. And, kind of see, like, where they came from, like, the humble beginnings kind of thing. But, yeah, what'd you guys think about this track? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Leave a comment down below. And if you have any recommendations, you can leave that down below as well. As always, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and as always, you guys take it easy.